Welcome. Let's explore the observer pattern, a behavioral design pattern that defines a one-to-many dependency between objects. So when one changes state, all its observers are notified automatically. Picture a weather station that reads temperature and humidity. This data must appear on a phone display and a window display. Unfortunately, the weather station holds direct references to both. So every time we add a new type, like a smartwatch display, we're forced to modify the core weather station code. That's tight coupling. The first approach, polling. Each display device repeatedly asks the weather station, did the data change? This wastes CPU cycles and only gets worse as more displays are added. The second approach, hard-coded notification. Weather station directly calls update on phone display and window display. The subject knows too much about concrete classes, rigid, tightly coupled code that violates the open/closed principle. Here's the solution, the observer pattern. We define an observer interface with a single update method. The weather station just keeps a list of observers. Devices can subscribe with addObserver or drop off with removeObserver at any time. When the temperature changes, weather station loops through its list and calls update on each one. One subject notifies many observers, loosely coupled. Here's the observer pattern class diagram. The subject defines attach, detach, and notify, realized by weather station. The observer interface declares update, with phone display and window display implementing it. The subject holds a list of observers and notifies each one when data changes. The result, loose coupling and dynamic subscriptions you can add or remove anytime. Let's compare the code. Before the observer, weather station calls phone.update and window.update directly. The subject is tightly bound to concrete classes, so every new display forces us to change this code. After the observer, a single simple loop calls update on each observer. The subject is now completely decoupled from whoever is listening. The observer pattern defines a one-to-many relationship with automatic notifications. Benefits: loose coupling, open/closed compliance, dynamic subscriptions. But notification order isn't guaranteed, and forgotten observers can leak memory. Ideal for event-driven and observability scenarios.